Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, the adventure board games, the Legend of Drizzt. Now this is the third and probably the last video, and yeah, I don't know, it doesn't look too well, but also not terribly bad. I mean, my problem is that this guy, Jarlaxle, is in a very bad shape. If he takes another wound, he's dead. And then the game is over because I already lost my healing surge. I started the game with only one healing surge to make it a little harder. And, well, Regis also only can take one more wound. Another one would kill him. The only one who's in a little bit better shape is Athergate because he was able to level up. So he can still take 3 more wounds. And he's got a potion of healing. He could actually heal an adjacent hero. That's an interesting option. So yeah, I mean, so I guess we want to start this, and Jarlaxle will be the next player, and he's standing right here. And my plan was now to move into the secret cave, because there I don't have to draw an encounter card if I do not explore. So I'm kind of safe there. And then I can use my wand of magic missiles. Choose one monster within 3 tiles of your hero. That monster takes 1 damage. So I think that sounds like an interesting plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm now standing here. And yeah, then I'm going to use that thing. And let me see how much damage the Orc Smasher can take. 2 damage. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to give him 1 hit or 1 damage. Okay. And yeah, that's it then. And then it's Regis, and he now better kills the Orc Smasher. Okay, I think I want to use the Ruby Pendant. Yeah. Or maybe not. No, I think that's a little too risky for me. I'm gonna use the magic mace, and because that allows me to attack that Orc Smasher twice, because he's adjacent to another hero. Okay, so a +6. That's definitely enough. So the guy is killed, which gives us 2 experience points. And there we are. And there we go. Very good. And then I'm moving also into this secret cave here, so I don't have to draw a card. And now the Goblin Archer activates, but because I'm still adjacent to him, there's nothing happening. It covers in fear and does nothing. And of course I'm allowed to draw a treasure card after the kill of the Orc Smasher. A magic sword. You gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls against adjacent monsters while this item is in play. Okay, now that's pretty cool. I'm not sure who should get that. Do I want to give it to Regis, or do I want to give it to Athergate? Hard to tell. I might consider giving it to him, actually. Yeah, I think I'll give the magic sword to Athrogate. So now it's Athrogate, and I think what he wants to do is, he wants to bring Snort into play now. He can do that instead of an attack. It's this one here, the figurine of Snort. This figurine of a fiendish boar was given to Athrogate by Jarlaxle, which is actually this guy here. So, yeah. And use instead of attacking, place the Snort token, this one here, adjacent to your hero. Find the Snort ally card, which is this one, and place it with the rest of the monster cards you control. Snort activates first in step 3 of your villain phase. Okay, so yeah, what is it I want to do? I'm gonna move in here, I guess, and then I'm gonna place the guy here. And after that, we have now to explore and draw a new dungeon tile. And that's another black one. Shit. Another volcanic vent. And of course we got to draw a new monster. A spider swarm. Ugh. Poisoned. Okay, so here are all the spiders, and they show up here for now. And let me see what else. Then we have to draw. We have to draw an encounter. Kobold Warren. The kobolds under the mountain tend to Ashardalant's every whim. Okay, so draw 5 monster cards. Actually, one viewer told me that he would kind of like it if I play with all the cards. So yeah, I'm considering to do that. You know, why not? I tended to discard the cards that did not fit perfectly thematically, but hey, who cares, you know? So I'm gonna use that. Discard any monster card that is not a reptile, shuffle the remaining cards and put them on the top of the monster card deck. Oh, wait a minute, I think I made a mistake last time when I had that card. Didn't I? Wait a minute, I had a similar card, and now it says we're supposed to shuffle then and bring it back? Well, that sucks. I don't know where it was. Shit. That's odd. Pretty sure I had something similar here. And these were really nasty guys. But I don't know. Strange. That's really odd. Here. Yeah, fuck, it says shuffle the remaining cards and put them on top of the monster card deck. Okay, so I think... Oh boy. Yeah, okay, so the problem is that these were really ugly suckers. And yeah, okay, I mean, now it's a little late. Shit. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna do it now. I'm not gonna go back here because I don't know what to do with these, and I'm gonna take the next 5 and then shuffle all the others back into the deck. I mean, yeah, that was a mistake that I did, and I missed quite some bad monsters there. For example, this one, Dinin Duorden, and yeah, I think that was probably the worst. But still, that could have brought me into a much worse situation, and I kind of made a mistake there. But okay, I mean, it's now too late for that. Okay, wait a minute. We have a lot of shit showing up here again, I think. Another feral troll, a hunting drake, a gibbering mouther, a reptile. We need reptiles. An elemental and a vermin. So basically, the hunting drake will be on top, and the others are then here on top of the monster deck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's the other way around, actually. Discard any monster that is not a reptile. Okay, well, that's... so actually I was right there, which is pretty awesome because that helps me again. I get rid of the troll and these other suckers, and the hunting drake goes on top of the deck. Okay. Exactly. Okay, so that's actually pretty cool. And that was my encounter. So now I gotta activate the spiders. Now when does this guy activate? Snort activates first in step 3 of your villain phase. Okay, I think that is actually then before the spiders. Let me check that. Activate each monster and trap you control. Okay, so that means he activates first. If Snort is within 1 tile of a monster, it moves adjacent to the closest monster and attacks each monster adjacent to Snort with a Fury Burst. That's not so cool because that means... Yeah, okay. So basically he moves here, I guess, and then attacks the goblin. That's a shame. It would have been cool if he would attack the spiders, but that's not the case. So he attacks the goblin, and it's got a +5 here. And that should be good enough, I guess. 16, yeah, that's clearly enough. So the goblin goes away, and... well, I'm not absolutely positive if I'm allowed to draw a treasure here, but, you know, I mean, he is clearly under the control of Athergate, so I think I will draw a treasure here. Harrowed experience. This card counts as 1 experience point. Yeah, pretty awesome. Okay, we simply place it here with our other guys, or with the other experience points. And now we gotta activate the spider swarm. Ooh. Moves to the closest hero's tile and attacks each hero on that tile with 1,000,000 venomous fangs. Okay, well, luckily these suckers are not with him on the same tile. So I guess it moves here. And I think that they also attack Snort. Snort counts as a hero for the purpose of monster tactics. Yeah, that's pretty bad because he can only take 3 hit points. Okay. And poisoned is not a good thing. Okay, so let's see. We attack first Athergate, +7. Yeah, that's definitely enough. So that means he's now poisoned. And then Snort. Yeah. And he also is poisoned. There we go. Okay. It's Jarlaxle again. And he simply uses his wand and does 1 damage to the spider swarm. And that's all that happens here. Doesn't have to draw a card here. Then Regis. Well, he could use his ruby pendant, try to kill the spider swarm basically, and yeah, I think he wants to do that. So let's see. And that is good enough. That's a 16. So the spider swarm is killed too. And 2 more experience. And another treasure. Shake it off. Choose one hero. That hero can end one condition affecting him or her. Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm going to get rid of the poison condition here. Perfect. And yeah, very good. And now Regis can move. Now he could do a great leap here. Not sure. I mean, I could also wait. I don't know actually. I mean, I could remain in the cave for now because I'm pretty vulnerable here with my 6 points, and I could let him do the exploring. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. So I don't have to draw an encounter here, and I let him do the exploring. I'm gonna move here then. And yeah, then simply draw a new tile. And that's pretty cool because this is the Dark Chasm. A white arrow. Now the cool point is this is basically the one that triggers the end game. So let's see what we got here. Dark Chasm. When a hero reveals the Dark Chasm tile, do the following. Place the Rocky Lair tile next to the closest unexplored edge. Okay. I guess. Yeah, that's then obviously... Oh gosh. This one here. Instead of drawing a monster card... Okay. So we're gonna place Shimmer Gloom over here on the stone. Let's do that. So that's him, I guess. Pretty sure about that. I'm gonna check with the villain card, but I'm pretty sure that's him. So he starts there now. It looks pretty awesome actually. And let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much it then, right? We simply have to kill the guy. And well, actually I forgot to read that. But I will read this now. The bridge over the gorge stands before you, but you're too late. The dragon is here. You must slay Shimmergloom to survive. Only then can Bruno Battlehammer rightfully claim his inheritance as the 8th king of Mithril Hall. Okay, so let's do that. And let's find that villain card. Okay, so here he is. And so basically, if he's on a tile with 2 or more heroes, he attacks each hero on the tile with a blast of Dragon's Breath, which is pretty nasty. It would be 2 damage and a miss is 1 damage. But if he's within a tile of 1 hero, he moves to the closest hero's tile and attacks that hero with a flurry of claws, which would be only 1 damage. Therefore, I think it makes sense to try to not bring all the heroes together on a single tie, but kind of spread out a little bit here. Okay, so yeah, let's start this now. It's he starts otherwise. Shimmergloom moves 1 tile toward the closest hero. So basically he simply moves here. And hey, why not? I mean, maybe we have a chance here. He has 12 hit points and an armor class of 15. It is possible, I think, though not easy. Huh. Okay. I mean... yeah, this guy is activated after each one did a play here. I mean, I could use my Dark Fire, but I got to get closer to this guy. Huh. That's dangerous. I also have my Drow Cloak. Well, maybe that's useful. Yeah, I think this is actually something I might want to do here. So if I run with this guy, with Jarlaxle, he's got a speed of 6. Okay, now let's say he moves 12 spaces. Or, well, let's say, how far can I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta go here to use my Dark Fire. Yeah, okay. Why not? I wonder if the dragon can cross the chasm here. I mean, there is this hole here, right? That's a tough question. Well, I mean, he's got wings, so I will allow him to do so. At least as long as there is no one standing here and blocking this. You know, he can at least partly, I guess, you know, take some small leaps with his wings. I don't know, but I mean, there should be some kind of blocking mechanism, I think, because of this hole. So I'm gonna, as long as nobody's sitting here in one of these 2 spaces, the dragon can actually pass the bridge, I say that. Okay, anyway, let's move now Jarlaxle here. Okay. And then he's gonna use his Dark Fire action. The monster glows with a flickering purple light, making it easier to see. Place a -4 armor class token next to any monster within 1 tile of your hero. Okay. So yeah, that would be a viable monster then. Okay, so we gotta flip the card and find such a token. Okay, there we are. And that makes things definitely easier. And then I'm gonna use my Drow Cloak. Jarlaxle's multi-hued cloak lets him vanish from sight. Use at the end of your hero phase. Remove your hero from play. At the start of your next hero phase, place your hero on any square of his or her original tile. While your hero is out of play, you do not draw encounter cards for any reason. So that's pretty cool too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place him right here so that I remember which tile he was. And so yeah, I think he did a pretty good job here. And then we have to activate this guy again. And he still is, he just moves one tile toward the closest hero, so right here. Okay. Okay, now it's Regis. And guess he simply moves with a speed of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there he is. And then he uses the ruby pendant. And it gives him a +6. Now, hey, that's a little risky, because if I don't make it, yeah, but he's got a -4, so I think I should be able to do it. But if I don't make it, we're sitting on the same tile. And then we would have to face a fire breath attack, and that's really bad, because that could then kill Regis. So this is quite a risk, actually. The thing is, if... oh no, he has to be on the same tile as the 2 or more heroes. Okay, yeah, so then I think it's okay. So let's try it. It's not... yeah, we got a +6 here. Okay, that is definitely a hit. And it says you can move the monster up to 1 tile. So we're gonna move that guy here, and then add him another damage. Okay, so there we are. And he can take 12. Okay, well, that's still quite a bit, but it's a start. And then we have to activate him again. But first we have to draw an encounter card now. An earthquake. Ooh, that sucks, man. Yeah, we're gonna cancel that. Now I hope that these collected experience points pay off. Well, we can cancel one more. It's not that much as I hoped. But still, I mean, that's something. Okay. And let me see. Yeah, then it's Shimmergloom, exactly. And he moves... I think he simply moves 1 space, right? Yeah, exactly. That's all. So he simply moves here, and that's it. So until now he wasn't terribly effective. And then it's Athrogate, and he might be able to do now quite some damage if he plays that cleverly. Now we got here a double strike. You can remove 1 double strike token from this card. If you do, use 2 different attack powers. Okay, so yeah, fine. I mean, that's kind of cool. So we're going to use the coordinated assault, I guess. That's not so cool. 1 hero within 1 tile. Well, actually, it's not bad. It could be Regis again. Yeah, that might be interesting. Okay, so... Okay, fine. Let's see. I'm gonna move with him here. I think I gotta be adjacent, I guess. Yeah. Okay, then we're gonna spend a double strike marker. And that means I can use 2 attacks. And I'm gonna start with... That's interesting. I'm going to start with the cracker. So that's a +6. Okay, that is 13. That would be enough because of the -4. And I wonder if I can place another -4 marker there. Interesting question. I mean, Okay, well, indeed, I did find a second marker. So, I think I'm going to place that here now. It probably doesn't make a terrible big difference anyway, because, you know, usually to hit, I should be good now with a 4 or 5 with most attacks. And now with the other -4 marker, it's nearly an automatic hit usually. Okay. But still, the game is not over yet. If I mess this up, you know, these suckers are extremely vulnerable. And so it is definitely possible that I still lose that. But it looks pretty good, let's say it that way. Okay, so, by the way, before I forget about that, Snort. It's not a hero phase. So he takes the damage here. And then I can roll. And he still keeps that poisoned marker, which sucks. So let's see, we have, oh gosh, let's see. Yeah, exactly. We did the cracker action, or the cracker attack, which also gives me 1 damage for this guy. And then, because I have the Braces of the Blinding Strike, I can use an at-will attack power against an adjacent monster. Okay, so basically I can simply do this thing again, I guess. So I'm gonna use another one here, and that is definitely another hit. Okay, cool. Ah, shit. So there we are. And then, because of the coordinated assault, constant orc attacks have taught dwarfs to work with others. Now, yeah, that's what we do now. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I did the double strike, exactly. I'm kind of messing this up. So I did the double strike. I used the cracker first. If I do a hit, I can do another attack with the Braces of the Blinding Strike. And then, so that was basically the first part of the double strike, were basically these 2 hits, or these 2 attacks. And as a second part of the double strike, I'm going to use now the coordinated assault. So that means I can do a +6 again. And that is also a good one. And that places another damage token next to the monster. And now I'm going to place these 5 ones here. Actually, it's a 2 damage. Cool. That's 2 damage here. And now, one hero within 1 tile of your hero can use an at-will attack power. And that means that now Regis can use his ruby pendant. So he's gonna do an attack with +6, and that is also a hit, which gives the poor dragon another wound. Ah, damn it. There we are. And in addition to that, he can move the monster up to 1 tile and deal 1 damage to any one monster on that monster's tile, which is obviously the dragon again. So that was a hard time for the poor guy. He's now down at 8, so we need only to do 4 more, and then he's dead. And I think that's looking pretty good at the moment. Okay. Yeah, fine. What else? Okay, so because Athrogate didn't explore, I have to draw an encounter card here. Neglected Passage. Did you look down that hall? If a star tile is not in play, discard this card and draw a new encounter card. Okay, draw a tile from the bottom of the dungeon tile stack and place it adjacent to the unexplored edge that is closest to the start tile. Place a new monster on that tile, but do not draw an encounter card. Yeah, okay, that's not a big deal. So that's something I can accept, I can live with. The only question is, which one is closest? Does it really matter, 1, 2, or that one here? Hard to tell. Maybe it's better to place him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's actually the case. We got to place this guy here, or this thing here, and then draw a new monster card. And that's the Hunting Drake. Yeah, he sucks anyway. And he's now under control of Athrogate, and not too dangerous, I guess. We're just killing his mother, so therefore he shouldn't be such a threat to us. Then we will activate Snort. And Snort moves 2 tiles toward the hero who controls it. That's not exactly cool. Well, that's a little tricky now. Okay, so I guess... shit. I don't even know... I think I can not move through a hero. Oh yeah, I think I can. I cannot move through a monster, but I think I can move through an adjacent, through a friendly hero. So I think we have to place this guy here. I guess there's no other way. That's not so good, because that means there are now 2 heroes on that tile. And that's a problem. Well, it's not too bad, but it's not great either. I mean, this blocks now the dragon from attacking. This is kind of funny, because the dragon cannot... I mean, it doesn't block him completely, but the dragon cannot enter that space now, because this is all... Yeah, there is simply not enough free space for the dragon to move into. Okay, and now we have to activate the Hunting Drake over here. So moves 2 times toward the hero with the fewest hit points. So he ends up here basically. And then it's again Shimmergloom, the Shadow Dragon. Well, I'm not too impressed. This is within one tile of a hero. He moves to the closest hero's tile and attacks the hero with a flurry of claws. Well, okay, I mean, the closest hero is Snort. He cannot exactly move onto that tile, so I think I want to move him here and then attack Snort. So let's see. I gotta... And that will probably kill Snort because he's poisoned, and then in the next turn at the beginning I'm pretty sure he will be dead. But okay, let's do that anyway. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a second hit point for Snort, and you can see he has only 3 hit points here. Okay, so that's it then. And we continue again with Jarlaxle Benry. Okay, so first I will show up back here now. I mean, I still got a very, very strong attack here. My problem is I cannot get adjacent to the dragon because the way is blocked here. I cannot move through the dragon, and I cannot stop my movement here on Snort. So therefore the way is blocked, which sucks. So I have to use my Wand of Magic Missiles instead. Now, that's not too impressive. And I think I want to move out of that tile here. And use my wand and then do 1 more damage here on that guy, who is now at 9. And yeah, I mean, now I'm afraid I simply have to draw another encounter card. There's nothing else I can do. So yeah, we got to draw an encounter card here. Huh. I got an interesting idea. Let me see what happens. What happens if I move here instead? I could do that. I could move here and not use my wand against the dragon, but instead against this guy. And if I do that, it's an auto kill, and I get another experience point, and then I think... No, I don't have enough experience. I thought I would get another complete set of 5 then, but that's not the case. So then it doesn't really matter. I can as well place that on the dragon then. Okay, so yeah, then we got to draw an encounter card. Let's hope it's not too bad. I mean, these encounter cards are my threat now, other than the big... Oh, fuck that! Shit, I messed this up. Ah, the Wand of Magic Missiles. That's a one-shot item. Shit. Okay, well, fine. What I'm gonna do is, I don't exactly know how much I did wrong there. I'm gonna remove 2, and I think that might fix the problem a little bit. Maybe 3. Yeah, I think I use this thing a little too often, so I'm gonna remove 3, which is kind of painful now. But shit. Did I use it 4 times? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have done it, obviously. Let's don't be too harsh against us. I'm going to remove 2. I think that should be fine. And that's it for now. So yeah, let's draw then the encounter card. And let's hope it's not too bad. That's a poison dart trap. Yeah, that sucks. That definitely sucks. Oh shit, man. Yeah, I guess I wanna cancel this one too. And that's it now. I'm out of experience points at that point. Cannot cancel another encounter card. Okay, so after this well, yeah, unlucky outcome. This guy is now at 7. I think that's kind of fair. I mean, I would have played differently if I had known that, and therefore it doesn't make that much sense to simply remove, I don't know, 4 or something from him. I guess removing 2 is painful enough here. So, I think it didn't change too much. I really think so. It's now, again, this guy, Shimmer Gloom, and that means that he can attack. And he will attack now, again, Snort. And this time it's looking pretty bad. Oh boy. Yeah, there goes Snort. But at least he took, I think, one hit point. Yeah, it wasn't too successful. Anyway, there he goes. And that was then Shimmer Gloom's activation. Now it's Regis, and what is it that he can do? Well, he can use the ruby pendant again. And I guess he wants to do that. So he moves here. Uses the ruby pendant. +6. That's good enough. That's a hit for the dragon. And another hit. And we can move this guy back onto his crappy stone. Okay. But again, we have to draw an encounter. Let's hope it's not too bad. Bad luck. Maybe that's good luck. Oh no. I don't know, baby. A curse brings misfortune to you and your allies. You are cursed. Place this card on your hero card as a reminder. Oh fuck, man. As the start of your villain phase, draw 1 additional encounter card. That's pretty nasty. Well, I think that's not the case right now. So I guess it says at the end of your villain phase 10+. So we have a chance to get rid of this before. And yeah, okay, that's actually, that wasn't too bad. So I'm gonna roll now for this thing. Well, it's at the end of the villain phase, so that means that Shimmer Gloom will activate first, and he simply moves one step closer again. That's not too spectacular. And then we can roll for the bad luck, and we're good. Yeah, roll at the end of your villain phase. So I guess we can discard this thing, and actually we had some good luck here. Okay, so we are now at 9 hit points. And we need 12. So the question is, can we do 3 damage with Athrogate? And the answer is yes, we can. So I say, let's kill this guy now. It's about time. So I'm going to move adjacent. And then I'm going to use my double strike. And I'm going to use... That doesn't really matter. I'm going to use the cracker. Holy shit. That was kind of close. We can add basically 8. Wait a minute, this is bullshit. I mean, we can add 6, okay, which is 10. And we can subtract 8. Because of these 2 -4 markers. So I guess it's a hit then. So I'm going to place another one here. Then I can use my Braces of the Blinding Strike. That's definitely another hit. And finally, because of the double strike, I can use the Whacker now. And that's another 4. Again, a close one, but it's good enough. And that means we managed to kill the dragon. Pretty awesome. I didn't expect that when at the beginning of the video, to be honest, but I knew there was a little chance here, actually. Now, I'm not sure if that was really legal, and with these 2 times -4, but I mean there are twice these -4 markers in the box, and I don't really see a reason why it should not be possible. Well, I checked the rules again, and also here the FAQs. I couldn't find anything about it, so I guess it's okay. And so yeah, I think it's a victory then. Maybe a little lucky, but I mean, let's be honest, the dragon is definitely not the strongest enemy. Shimmer Gloom, you know, I mean, as long as you don't end up with him with more heroes on the same tile as he does, he's not terribly dangerous. And the combination of heroes here allowed it to nearly cancel his effects. I think the only thing he did is 1, or I think 2, maybe 2 successful attacks on Snort, and that's it. So therefore, yeah, he wasn't too dangerous at all. Apart from that, well, what can I say about this one? Maybe also a little bit compared to its predecessors. Some people think that the heroes of Legend of Drizzt are a little overpowered, and that could be true. I think they are definitely stronger than most of the heroes in the earlier games, so yeah, maybe they are, but I usually mix that up anyway and do that randomly, so I think it's okay. I mean, this is not a competitive game, and if you think it's too easy, you can do it like I did, use 1 less healing surge, for example, or play without a healing surge. at all. There are definitely many ways to make that game harder or easier. What's kind of interesting is that the missions allow a little more variety this time. The adventures, we have team missions. Actually, we have the standard group adventures, like one we did now, but we have also team adventures. So basically 2 teams compete against each other. Then we have one adventure where you basically fight to the death and then try to simply do a high score. And yeah, I think there are a few. I think overall these adventures are a little more interesting, at least some of them, than or a little more different, let's say it that way, than the ones from the other 2 games. But I must say that I like that, especially if I play solo. I like these kind of adventures where you place your destination tile after a specific number of tiles and then fight your way through the dungeon as a group, and then at the end fight a boss. That's I like that. It's a nice nice way to play your scenario, I think. In addition to that, we have now also 2 pretty nasty monsters, these 2 big guys here, the troll, and there is, in addition to him, we have this guy here, this I don't know how these are called, this giant spider with a human body. And these are not... I think the spider might be a boss monster, but he definitely can also show up on a standard monster card. So they are pretty nasty, and these are these level 4 monsters which were not available in these first 2 games. Apart from that, I think that the tiles look a little more interesting now than they did in the other games. It's a little, the walls are a little more interesting here, not just straight lines. We have also a few special things like the narrow passage, which has some effect on gameplay. The secret cave over here. We have here the chasm. And there are some other things like an underground river and stuff like that. So there is now some kind of terrain effect. And that was something that really bothered me in the first 2 games, that there was no terrain effect whatsoever. I would expect a little more. It would be great to see a little more differences here. But it's at least a start, right? And from what I understand, this might even be more interesting with the more recent 2 boxes. So I'm definitely looking forward to try these out. Okay, well, apart from that, can I say it's a great game. It's a pretty light game, of course, but it's a lot of fun. It's not terribly long, and the miniatures have a great quality, I think, and I always enjoy playing that. So yeah, hope to see you on the next video or on lonesomegamer.com. Bye.